Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto Byte. Today is Thursday, December 16th, and we got some exciting news today. Big announcement coming, or big improvement coming to the Market Rebellion crypto platform today. Some new charting software has just been released, so go ahead and refresh your browsers to check that out. Before we dive into anything today, I do actually just want to quickly showcase some new features here. So in general, we have improved stability overall. We have now the ability to compare multiple assets on the same chart. So if I wanted to compare the price performance with AVAX and DOT, you can see the relative price performance. Obviously AVAX has been incredibly outperforming DOT and many other assets in this space. So recently added that upgrade as well as many more features and improvements to our already existing indicators package. So we encourage you guys to go check that out. Lots of this was based on the feedback you guys provided to us, like the ability to add multiple SMAs to the chart at the same time. You can now do that. So we're really excited about that. And yeah, but CJ, how are you doing today, my friend?
Well, Monty, sure, a lot of folks are relieved or potentially disappointed, being the Bears, after yesterday's Fed meeting, waiting on that breakdown. But to just recap a little bit, Bitcoin rallies above 49K following the Fed FOMC announcement of rate hikes in 2022. So this is, pretty much what we had kind of estimated, not anything catastrophic. But overall, Fed will keep its interest rate at 0.25% and is committed to employing the full range of instruments available to help the U.S. economy, which means the bull market somewhat can continue for Bitcoin, at least in the near-term future. So following that meeting, we did rally quite a bit yesterday and, are sitting just shy of 49K now. And so the one thing about this rally that seems a little bit concerning is just that we're seeing a lot of the capital go into the L1s like AVAX, Phantom, Luna, Solana, and Bitcoin hasn't really gotten that boost you would think it would have. So that's a little bit concerning to me. Just doesn't feel like the rally is truly authentic as a result of Bitcoin lacking strength here, especially after that fear was relieved from the market yesterday. But curious to hear your thoughts as well, Monty.
Yeah, absolutely, CJ. Thanks for that. Yeah, yesterday was a really interesting day, with that Fed announcement and the reaction of the markets subsequent to that announcement. But like you said, I think what's most notable about the price action over the last 48 hours is the fact that all of the speculation seems to be occurring in these various layer one protocols. And, like you said, Bitcoin is not really making that move yet to the upside. We were kind of, talking about how in order for this rally to continue, in order for us to see strength in the crypto market like we saw in October, we needed Bitcoin to, break above critical levels, get above 50K, reclaim 53K, which is the short-term holder cost basis. But we just haven't really been seeing that. Instead, we've been seeing, we've been seeing assets like AVAX rip to the upside, get above that critical $100 level, see a bit of profit taking at 110, but overall, continuing to look very strong. And like you pointed out, CJ, it's not just, AVAX. Also, we're seeing this with Luna, with Phantom, with Solana as well. Positive price action across the board in these various layer ones. And I think that, isn't too surprising given the fact that we've been seeing such an increase in the total value locked in these various DeFi protocols. We've been seeing positive news coming out of Solana, coming out of AVAX as well. Yesterday, we talked about Bank of America and their kind of analysis into the Avalanche ecosystem and how ultimately, their ability to capture high throughput, handle lots of transactions per second at a low fee has attracted many, many users to their DeFi ecosystem. Places like Trader Joe's where you can, stake for pretty incredible rates of APY. I think that provides some incredible value to this ecosystem and is really, put in a strong price floor here at $80. So now we've been seeing people staking their capital, raising the total value locked in these various layer ones. And overall, that has been very good for the underlying assets of each of these protocols. So we'll continue to watch these because they are turning back up towards previous all-time highs. I do expect some profit taking in the interim, especially if Bitcoin doesn't get going. But overall, it's been an interesting week here. It's an interesting start of the day. I also think the traditional equity markets will be worth watching today as we kind of retest all-time highs in the S&P. But yeah, interesting price action nonetheless.
Yeah, so start off strong right on the launch of equities. Now we're coming down just a little bit back to kind of flat territory. NASDAQ down about 1%, or is 0.8% as of now. But I do want to share one chart that I thought was quite interesting from Twitter earlier this morning. Had to do with the fear and greed index and crypto, specifically with Bitcoin, that becomes plotted over time. So when we have that heat map that gets really red, that is indicative of mass greed on behalf of the market participants. And the inverse would be, this dark blue to teal color that we have, really occurring throughout the depths of May, when we had our sell-off. And with each successive pullback, we've had a lot of fear get, put back into the market. But if equities can rally here to new all-time highs and no major disruptions are found, I think Bitcoin will rally. I just think that there's a lot of analysts that are sort of baking in this Santa Claus rally end of year. And, the fact that Bitcoin isn't rallied above 50 to 53K already after that news with the Fed is a little bit concerning to me. Not that, we're going to go down and retest, lower levels per se, but just we might just consolidate here for a little bit. And boring markets, people don't like boring markets, especially in crypto. So it could have an opposite effect of what a lot of people have been calling for. So we'll go more into that after this in our Doge of the Day members only VIP analysis. But anything else you'd like to add today, Monty?
Yeah, just one last piece of news that I saw this morning that has to do with a sort of new crypto project that has popped up on some people's radar, and that is Giant, or what does it stand for? It's Global Internet Access Network Token, and this is an interesting one. They just raised 5 million from Coin Fund. CJ, I know you were taking a look at Helium a few weeks ago and had been discussing kind of the fundamental value proposition of an asset like Helium just a few weeks ago, and that asset had been performing tremendously well before we kind of saw that pullback here. This is a similar type asset, and it is different in the sense that they plan to integrate with already existing telecom infrastructure, but essentially their plan is to convert bandwidth into a digital asset that can be used as a currency. So essentially they're trying to bring more of a capitalistic business model to the concept of using the internet and using bandwidth. It's just interesting. Helium saw a lot of positive speculation on a similar business model, but as this article points out, Helium is aiming to be its own internet by creating the users being the nodes rather than using existing network infrastructure. So Helium has a very ambitious goal. I think this Giant protocol could potentially see a lot of speculation soon, given the fact that they're building on top of already existing infrastructure. But I just think this was an interesting business model, and I just wanted to throw it on everyone's radar this morning.
Yeah, the rally following the Dish Network deal with HNT, that similar project you had mentioned in comparison to Giant. Let's see what the percentage increase it experienced after that deal. So it was about October 26 is when that occurred, and that was at a price of roughly $21 to $22. Helium proceeded to rally to about 57. So ever since we've come down, traded at about $32 right now as well. But I'm very interested in those projects, and thank you for bringing that one up today, Monty. But I hope you guys have a great day in the world wherever you're at. And if you'd like to see our new charting platform, as well as a crypto trading education curriculum with trade insights we publish on a weekly basis, you can check out the link below at markrebellion.com/try crypto. And you can try the first week for just $7. Also want to say thank you to Voyager for sponsoring this program. Don't forget you can get interest of up to 12% on assets like Polkadot. So if you're looking for a new brokerage and you'd like to sign up for Voyager, you can use the promo code REBEL25 to get $25 free in Bitcoin when you fund the account with over 100. So we appreciate that, guys. Monty, I'll leave you with the final words, my friend, but thank you all.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. As always, very excited about the new features and improvements that came to our platform today. As always, continue to test those for us and provide your feedback, because much of these improvements were based on things that you guys had said that you wanted to see in our platform here. So we'll continue to try and deliver everything you guys want and need in a crypto platform. And yeah, we just really appreciate everything you guys do. So have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys on the Daily Crypto Byte. Take care.